In today's video, I have three roles for you in my favorite category to speak about, health tech. You guys already know. And these companies have some awesome opportunities that they're hiring for right now. Companies are still hiring real people, believe it or not. And these are particularly good if you have any kind of healthcare experience. Though, if you only have experience just in customer support for at least 1 to 2 years, there's a great option for you as well. And the pay ranges on the low end from $22 to $24 per hour, and on the high end up to $90K per year. Of course, these are all fully remote. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. Thank you again for joining me as always. I appreciate the support and you guys coming back, sharing and liking and leaving your comments. And welcome to those of you that are new here. If you haven't already, let me get you up to speed. Make sure you check the description box below. You can sign up for my newsletter. My email subscribers are always the first to get these job links before I share them on YouTube. And then you can also check out the other products I have available for you. There's a free download that's 20 remote job sites to help you with your job search, and also my Get Paid to Train AI Beginner's Guide for those of you interested in no interview, no resume, side money that you can make helping to train these AI models that, whether we like it or not, are not going anywhere. So you might as well learn how to manipulate them and work them and make some money in the meantime. All right, so if you're interested in that, that's available as well. And I have a 3-part video series on my channel that talks about that more in depth as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the first company. This is Teladoc, and they are a major health tech company that has grown massively over the past several years, and they're currently hiring for and provider relations representative. This is full time. This was just posted yesterday and it's remote anywhere within the US. Take note before we get into the details. They are letting us know that they have some website maintenance that starts October 11th, which is tomorrow. If you're watching this the day that it's uploaded, through the 12th. So current job posting links will no longer be accessible. So what I would advise is, if you can, apply today if you're interested, and make sure you take down this job number ID. That's what they're suggesting. So before October 11th, jot down this job number ID. And also after the 12th, visit their careers website to search for openings using this specific ID number. That way you could find it. If you can't apply right away, you at least have this reference point that you can look for. Okay, so just wanted to highlight that for you guys. Let's get into the details. Teladoc Health is a global whole person care company made up of a diverse community of people dedicated to transforming the healthcare experience. As an employee, you're empowered to show up every day as your most authentic self and be part of something bigger, thriving both personally and professionally. And they're looking for a detail-oriented, service-driven provider relations rep to serve as the primary point of contact for our provider network. So if you're not familiar with that, that just means they're physicians, they're nurse practitioners, all the different types of providers on their platform using their software that would need help either onboarding onto their program or their system and navigating it, working through any tech issues they may have or anything else like that. And it says the provider relations team is the central communication hub for contracted provider inquiries, working within a case management queue to triage, resolve, or escalate issues. If they mentioned a queue, that means you're going to be working support tickets, which means you're not going to be on the phone, at least not primarily. Success in this role requires a deep understanding of internal workflows, cross-functional collaboration, and a passion for supporting providers who deliver care to our members. Looks like they have a slight typo there. I missed a letter. Anyway, they go more into detail about the specific responsibilities in this role. It just expands upon what we just went over. I cannot speak. So, the qualifications: a high school diploma or equivalent, no degree is required, 2 years of experience in provider relations, healthcare operations, or just general customer support. So this is the one I referenced where you don't need to have healthcare specific experience, just at least 2 years in customer support. Like I always mention to you guys, customer support experience can take you a long way. It can bridge you into tech companies that are usually higher paying and have more remote opportunities and more experiences that you could have to grow and develop your skills. Strong organizational and customer service skills, strong written and verbal communication, proficiency in Microsoft Office Suite, and experience using case management or CRM tools, which is just tools that you use to document interactions with clients and customers, and abilities to manage multiple priorities in a fast-paced environment. And experience in healthcare is a preference, of course. It is not required. And the pay for this role is $22 to $24 per hour. And it says, in addition to the base salary, this position is eligible for performance bonus and benefits. So they give bonuses, they have benefits for you. So a great opportunity for, like I said, a massive health tech company, and you can even grow within this company, take the skills that you learn, take them elsewhere. These are great ways to get your foot in the door if you're interested in that space. Next, let's look at Maven. You know, I've shared this several times on the channel. This is another major health tech company, and they focus on women's health, and they're looking for a member services associate. Maven is the world's largest virtual clinic for women and families on a mission to make healthcare work for all of us. Maven's award-winning digital program provides clinical, emotional, and financial support all in one platform. All right, and now let's look at it down here. They have some of their long list of awards, just showing you how validated they are in the industry and how much they put into being a quality company, not just for their clients and customers, but for their employees as well. As well. I don't know what's going on with my speech today. So you can look through that if you're interested. They're here for being the most innovative, best places to work, best workplace for millennials, best workplaces in healthcare, and the list goes on and on. And they're seeking a member services associate who is deeply customer focused, highly empathetic, and brings sharp subject matter expertise to every interaction. You'll be the first point of contact for our members, delivering clear, compassionate support with efficiency and precision. And you specify that you will be working remotely, of course, and they support members 7 days a week. And they're currently hiring for the following shifts. Now, you don't have to work 7 days per week. They're just letting you know that their operating hours are throughout the week. And these are the different shift options that they have available. Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You have a couple Sunday through Thursday options and 2 Tuesday to Saturday options as well. So you can look through those and see if any of them would work for you before you take the time to fill out the application. And they go more in depth here about what you'll be doing specifically in this role. It's typically just you get the idea of like customer support, answering inquiries, probably responding to support tickets, taking some phone calls and messages, and just helping customers in various aspects, which will be typically the providers using this platform and some patients as well, and just help them with navigating Maven's system. The minimum qualifications are 1 to 2 years of member-facing experience in customer support, assisting specifically with fertility benefits in the healthcare or insurance space. That's very specific experience. So even if you have just customer support experience, I would still give it a shot and apply. A strong understanding of insurance processes, including benefit structures and medical claims workflows. So again, if you've worked in the healthcare space, especially in billing or insurance verification, medical coding, anything like that, you could be a great candidate for this. Experience with claims processing and reimbursement, meticulous attention to detail, strong customer service orientation, a high degree of empathy, proficient with Google Workspace, so just think Google Suite, ability to work independently and as part of a team. All these, again, like I always say, those transferable skills that you can take you through different roles in different companies. And they have preferred qualifications here, which we're not going to stress because, again, they're preferences, not requirements. But if you have them, make sure you include them on your resume. And the base range salary for this role is $55,000 to $65,000 per year. And this is a great company, again, if you're looking to work in healthcare or health tech specifically, pick up a lot of skills and experience working with various tools and in different teams, and take that with you further as you continue to grow in your career. And if you're liking any of these roles, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss these updates, sign up for the email list so you're the first to get these links to apply first, and share this with someone else that could benefit from this information, especially if they're looking to work in healthcare or in the tech industry. This is a great opportunity through, especially that teledoc role if you don't have healthcare specific experience. Now we're going to look at Alma, another one I've shared many times. They are also a large health tech company, and it says Alma is on a mission to simplify access to high quality, affordable mental health care. We do this by making it easy and financially rewarding for therapists to accept insurance and offer in-network care. So they're looking for a core operations specialist for their member onboarding, and their members in this case are the mental health providers. So we're looking for a highly organized operator who thrives at the intersection of process management, communication, and cross-functional collaboration, rather. As a core operations specialist on the member onboarding and operations team, that is a mouthful, you'll manage projects end to end that ensure providers are credentialed, enrolled, and set up for success at Alma. So you're going to be helping these mental health care practitioners get set up on their platform, make sure everything is good with their credentials and it's up to date. They know how to access the system and navigate through everything. So that'll be the core part of your role here, and they go more in depth with what you'll be doing. Let's look at the requirements to apply. You have 2 to 3 years of professional experience, which is very general, ideally in a fast paced, high growth environment or a data driven operational role within the healthcare or tech sector. So technically, you do not have to have healthcare experience, but if you worked in any kind of professional capacity, which again is very general, in a fast paced, high growth environment, especially in any kind of client support, customer support, or service tickets, anything like that, or even in person, you could qualify for this role with 2 to 3 years of experience. And like I always say again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but everything else are those transferable skills. So you're proficient in Google Sheets or Excel, those type of tools, tech savvy, comfortable with project management and support tools, and open to leveraging AI powered tools. This, like I said, is going to keep coming up more and more until this becomes more of a standard across industries as more companies, whether we like it or not, take on these AI tools to help make work more efficient. So make sure you're taking opportunities to either get into roles where you can get that practice on your resume or take on, in the meantime, some of those side jobs I mentioned in my Get Paid to Train AI series, where you can speak to some experience you have and make some money on the side without having to go through an application process and all that. These things are important because eventually the job force is going to require that we know how to use AI tools. All right, just want to mention that detail oriented, diligent about accuracy and quality, especially when managing data or partner facing communications, great communication across the board, able to collaborate with a team and organize, strong project management skills, comfortable setting timelines, aligning stakeholders, and things of that nature. And they mentioned that they are a remote first company, so they're not going to be asking you to come back into the office, that they are based as a remote company. And they go over all their long list of benefits here, which seems pretty good. And the best part is the salary, which is $75,000 to $90,000 per year. You guys, the requirements for this to make almost $100K a year potentially are not that deep. Like 2 to 3 years of professional experience, how general can you get? Take advantage of these opportunities because they can be hard to come by and they will not last long. So just want to point that out. That is it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching, for tuning in every week, every day throughout the week, and sharing and liking. All of that helps me know which content you find most valuable and useful to you so I can create more of that, and it helps others as well that could benefit from these type of roles. So thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing start to your weekend, and I will talk to you guys again soon.